And today we're going to make these doors just kind of jump open. All right, so let's do that real quick here. And what I'm going to do here is come along here, and let's go to frame 30 or 40. And I'm going to use what key? What key did I say before? F6. F6. And notice F6 is automatically extending these for me real quick here. Isn't that cool? And what I'm going to do here, now let's go to frame 20, okay? And I'm going to hit frame 20. I'm going to hit F6 again. And that's going to create a keyframe for my right and left doors. And I'm going to go back to frame 1. I'm just going to hit the backspace button. And what did it do? It deleted those for me. And so now they're gone. And so when I come along here and boom, they're there. They're gone. They're there. They're gone. So just as before, I'm going to go ahead and animate this, and you'll see the doors open and shut. Now this is pretty wimpy, isn't it? This is not what we really want to do. But in the next class, you can learn how to do something called tweening, and you'll be able to make these doors open and shut. Okay? But now it's just kind of they're there, they're gone. They're there, they're gone. Kind of like a puppet show. All right? So let's go ahead and work with this a little bit. Let's go ahead and hit, what do I hit to make this run? Control Enter. All right, let's do that. Ta-dam, 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 ta-dam. What a nightmare. You mean this is what you taught us today? Makes you go crazy, doesn't it? All right, okay, so, you know, it's not that impressive. But it will be impressive with just one more lesson. All right, and you'll be animating like crazy. So what I want to do is, oh, well, let's do something with this anyway, since it's driving us crazy. Let's put another layer on there. Let's put an elephant behind there. All right, so I'm going to come along here, click on the bottom, and hit that extra layer. Let's make a layer. It's not where I want it to be, so I'll just shift this up, right up. And I'm going to put an elephant here. So I'll put ephant. All right, I'm not a good speller. Name my layer. So I want to do what? Import an elephant? So let's go ahead and go to File. I'm going to import to stage because it's going to import where I have my pointer. I have my pointer on that frame right there. Let's go ahead and import an elephant. There you go. There's an elephant. And I'm going to put that elephant... Oh, one second. See, I should have that locked. I don't want to move that anymore, so let's lock those layers, right? So we got them where they want. The elephant I do want to move around, and now nothing else will move, so there's my elephant in the background. You see that? Here's my elephant. I'll bring that up, and what's going to happen is the doors are going to shut and open, and revealing the elephant. All right? Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, so let's run the program. There's my elephant. This is really boring, isn't it? But we're going to learn to actually how to roll over and control click and get the animation, and then it'll be very exciting. So this is our little puppet show I was talking about, and we'd like to have other things click behind there. So let me show you some stuff when it comes to programming. It's going to make your life really wonderful. Adobe did an incredible thing in the new version of Flash. So I really want to talk about another cool feature that Adobe has. It has two things. It has some motion presets and it has some code hints. And I think this is a great thing that Adobe has done in CS5. And I really want to see them extend this because it makes my life easy because I forget everything. And for example, if I click on here, these are preset codes. And if you open that up, all this code's been written for you automatically. So if you want to click to go to the web page, drag and drop, play a movie clip, you just click on there and it automatically writes the code for you. Isn't it fantastic? Now we're not going to show you how to do that today, but as we move on, you're going to learn how to use all these code presets. All right? That'll write code for you, and then go and see how it was written. And when you see how good code is written, then you'll do what? Write good code, right? Another thing they have as well is when you're doing animations is they have all these animation presets. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Bouncing balls, you know, fly-in blur tops, fly-in bottom. You want to use all this stuff because it accelerates your ability to create this code. Don't just write everything from scratch. All right? Use these presets because Adobe's put them in there. It'll accelerate what you're doing by a factor of 4. Okay? So these are really cool things that Adobe has done in this new version of Flash, and it's just so exciting. Now, one more tool I want to show you is this kind of skew tool. I use it all the time. So I'm going to click on that layer right there. I got the elephant highlighted. See when I click on that keyframe, it's highlighted. If I hit the skew tool right here, I can do lots of things with it. See how that was kind of highlighted? I can grab this right here, and I can rotate my elephant if I want to. Woohoo! All right? Or I can actually come along to the side, and I skew him. Aha! See that? Or another thing I can do, hit Control-Z if you don't like what that is, and I can actually shrink him in one way, or shrink him in another. And you'll be doing this all the time in Flash, okay? There's another thing you can do, and see this little circle right here? That's kind of my registration point. I can actually move that over. Let's put it to the head. And now when I rotate, look at that. I'm rotating around the head. So you always want to be able to rotate in a different place. I don't like it there. I want to rotate in a different place. If I decide I want to go to 3D, okay, then I can actually, let's bring that 3D up. Then I actually can, and why is it not rotating? Because I haven't turned it into a movie clip. It's not a movie clip, so let's turn it into a movie clip so I can rotate it, okay? So once again, to turn something into a movie clip, just right-click on it, and you can see Convert Symbol. Now, you don't see that here. I'm going to bring the recorder down so you can actually see that. And what is a movie clip? It's a special graphic with a timeline, right? So I click on that. I'm going to turn this into a movie clip. I'll call it eFant. I'll bring this down so you can see it. So I've made my movie clip. Hoo-hoo. Where should that movie clip appear? Where should it be going to? To the library, right? Very good. And how do I get to the library? What's the shortcut? Control. Oh, we're making progress here today. Hit Control L. Is my elephant there? Let's bring my library over. There it is, right there. I could bring another elephant on the stage if I wanted to. Don't want to? No. Click on that. Now it's a movie clip. I can actually rotate in 3D. Hoo-hoo, there's my elephant right there, right? And move it around. That's pretty cool. So we'll put it right there, kind of give it a 3D effect. And we'll hit save. And now we have a movie clip on the stage. Once again, we'll be working with movie clips more and more. All right, it's so easy to make. Why would I not want to make a movie clip? You have an idea? You might want to use what's called a sprite. A sprite is like a graphic without a timeline. A movie is a graphic with a timeline. Why would I want to make a sprite as opposed to a movie clip? Because it's lighter programmatically. It takes less CPU. So I want things to run. So I only want to make a movie clip when I really need it. Otherwise, I turn it into a sprite. Okay? So I've made my little elephant in there. Let's control test that. And I didn't hit Control Enter. I just went to the there you go. And there it is. Once again, very, very boring. Okay? But don't worry. We're going to really hit things up here and make it a little bit better. So let's go back and let's go ahead and finish up this lesson today. And let's see what we got going on here. And in this lesson, what I wanted to do is actually put something else behind there, put an orange. Okay? So let me show you how to do that. Okay, one of the cool things you can do with Flash is actually move the frames around by dragging. And what I'm going to do is I don't want the doors to be actually right here. I don't want them to be open when I start the frame. I actually want them to be closed, so my elephant is hidden from view. So there's a number of ways I can do that. I could actually highlight these, for example, and drag this over. See that? And now I can actually get rid of that just by hitting the delete key. Well, it's locked, so I can't do anything to it, so I need to move the lock. And now at least one door is shut. Another way I could have done that is just click on that and see how I'm dragging that? It just moved it all the way over. But now I have this to deal with, so I'll click on that and just drag that over. And once again, I want to get rid of that. Hit the delete key. And it's locked, so I need to unlock it, so it will do something. So that's a good thing about the lock, right? Hit the delete key, and it's not quite where I need it to be, so what can I do? Just drag it. Let's try again. Drag it over. I didn't like that, so I can actually insert a frame. That's another way to work with it. So hit the right-click on your keyboard and hit Insert Frame. I have to put a frame in there. So I don't want that there, so I'm going to hit that delete key right there, get rid of that. I have an extra frame. What can I do here? I can right-click on the screen and hit what? Remove Frame. So you can actually add and remove frames. Now this is extremely powerful, more powerful than you think. All right? And let me show you why. I'm going to come along here and I'm going to remove that lock. I'm going to click here, hold down the Shift key and click here. I'm going to right-click and I'm going to hit Copy Frames. Woohoo! Now watch what I'm about to do. I'm going to go down to the bottom, the last frame right here, or I could actually add another layer. Okay? Let's bring this up right down here. I know I'm kind of moving fast here. What is this guy doing, you know? A lot of tricks up my sleeves, okay? So let's go ahead and make another layer. There we go. And let's go ahead and hit right paste frames. And now what I've done, I've actually got two sets of frames now. I have the elephant once. You see that? Door opens, there's my elephant. Door shuts, and there's my elephant again. But I don't want an elephant. What do I want? I want something else. Got to make a puppet show, right? The elephant's gone. What's next? What do you think's next?
Put
an orange. There you go. Hey, this guy's rolling. He's getting ahead of you, Matt. Don't let that happen. Okay, here we go. Let's put an orange in there real quick here. Let's delete that. Let's make sure we clicked on that. And I don't like, so I'm going to lock everything. I just want to work with this particular layer. See, I can make lots of layers very rapidly in Flash. So I'm actually going to lock all these layers. Just by hitting the lock, it locks everything. And then I'll unlock the layer I want to work with. And I'm going to put an orange right there. So click on that. Go File, Import. Import to Stage. And we're going to put an orange. There you go. And now when I come down here, I should see an orange when I open this up. And there's my orange. It's not quite where I want it to be, so I need to move it around a little bit. So I need to click on that layer right there. Now, oh, but I can't see it. It's hidden by the door. So what do? Let's make everything invisible. It's all gone, but if I come here and take this X away, I only see the orange. Hey, that's not good. I need to see the frame too as well, right? There's my frame, so I can click on that. Now I can start moving things around. Yeah, thank you very much. Select the pointer. Thank you. Now, hey, Matt, you're getting ahead there. Great. Okay, I got the pointer selected. I got the orange where it needs to be. Now I can actually move all the invisibility away and move all the locks away if I want to. And now let's make our puppet show, right? I should see. What should I see first?
The elephant.
Elephant, and then next?
Orange.
Oh, you guys are brilliant. Wow. So I come along here, and I'm going to be doing elephant. And then orange. Okay, let's go and do it real quick. Going to Control Enter, right, to make this run. Elephant, shut. Orange, shut. Elephant, shut. Orange, shut. So, I mean, you get an idea what's going on here.